A lot of D&D nerds I've talked to and seen talking don't seem to understand probability beyond simple die rolls. That's not too surprising though, as this is the case with almost everyone. As a former bachelor student of mathematics, however, I want to educate people on this topic, so I'm going to be making a series of videos each covering a different situation. So let's get right into the first one. You've all read the title, and if you've played D&D, you'll have been in a situation where you have to roll multiple d6 and add them together. Sneak attack, fireball, the list goes on. The results here aren't quite as straightforward as just one die, so let's keep it simple and look at 2d6 for now. In order to visualize this, let's grab a table of all possible results of both dice. You can see that some outcomes show up more often than others. This makes sense since there are more combinations that result in those. This actually visualizes nicely in this graph. A fun thing to note is that the more dice you add, the more closely it will resemble a bell curve. This is clearly very different from just an equal chance to get any number, and it has a more consistently average outcome. Sure, it means fewer maximum damage hits, but it also means fewer minimum damage hits. Talking about average though, let's go through that. The way to calculate dice average usually is adding all the outcomes together and dividing by the amount of outcomes, since there's an equal chance for every outcome. Of course, since you can pair up the results to get the same number each time, you can just add the lowest and highest outcomes and divide by 2. This doesn't work quite as easily with multiple dice, but you can actually still do this. Of course, since the lowest outcome with 2d6 is 2, rolling 2 ones, the average is actually 7 as opposed to 6.5 for a d12. That's it for this topic for now, but tune in next time for how everybody gets the odds for advantage and disadvantage wrong. Hopefully, this video wasn't too dicey.